Saudi Arabia. Let's speak to the former defence attaché for a number of British embassies in the Gulf, Jeremy Williams. Jeremy, very good evening to you.
Good evening,
We're
Alan.
talking a lot about the possibility of expat workers pulling out. Is it actually getting that bad, albeit an appalling situation, but bad enough for them to go?
It must be terrifying to be there and to be in this state of doubt that they have at the moment. But some thinning out is sensible, but this is a time for courage now and steady hands. We have to stay with Saudi Arabia. It's important to everyone. It's important throughout the world that we stay with Saudi Arabia and do what we can to help them.
Indeed, because there's obviously a double-edged problem here, isn't there? There's the difficulty the Saudi companies and ultimately the Saudi government will be left in if expatriate workers do vacate the country. Also, of course, there must be considerable difficulties that this country, that America, would face if it broke off that relationship.
It can't break off relationship. I mean, as I've just said, this is a time for steady hands. We have to stay with them. The ruling family of Saudi Arabia are not idiots. They know what to do in these circumstances, and we should do what we can to work with them. The last thing we must do now is to pull out.
I accept they're not idiots. You say they know what to do, but it seems that they are not able to do enough, probably understandably, to protect people who are working there.
Well, in our terms, they can move at snail's paces. But the population of the royal family is throughout Saudi Arabia, and they know what's going on. The real danger at the moment seems to me that there are some very poisonous people from Al-Qaeda who seem to have infiltrated various elements of Saudi society and are stirring things up. Remember, this is a society which is very young, like many of the Gulf countries. They are young, and in certain cases in Saudi Arabia they are disenchanted, they like the West. The country is the guardian of 2 of the 3 holy places of Islam. And many of the ruling family feel that the country should be more Islamic. Crown Prince Abdullah, the man that you've been running quite recently on your programs, he's a steady pair of hands. He's a steady modernizer. He wants to make haste slowly, and he's the man that I think we should look to.
Now, as far as the country itself is concerned, how do normal, ordinary Saudis view what is going on with that really pernicious element of Al-Qaeda that does seem to have infiltrated to the extent of being able to carry out these attacks?
Well, they will know of it. They will be most concerned about it. They will talk amongst themselves about it all, and they will know the people concerned. And it's through that network. Arabs have immense abilities to know what is going on in a way that I've never really fully understood, but they will know everyone that is bad, and they know the people that are good, and they will work it out. Let the Saudi authorities work it out. Let's give them the support that they need to work out things in their own way.
But how long can we wait? How long can people, as you said at the very beginning, it is terrifying for people living and working there. How long, albeit one is giving support, how long can you actually wait for the Saudis to contain this problem, which appears to be getting worse almost by the day?
We must stay the course. It is as simple as that. Maybe there has to be escorted movement between place of living and place of work, and that maybe there have to be further guards and so on. But this is a huge problem that we all have to face now, and working with the Saudi authorities, that is the secret. They know what to do.
Now, you say working with the Saudi authorities. What, in fact, in practical terms, can the government of the West do to help the Saudi authorities, and indeed, what would the Saudis want from us?
Well, I think intelligence will be one of the things that they will want. They will want, and I'm sure there is. I mean, the present ambassador to London, the most super Prince Faisal, whom you've had on your program many times, he was head of intelligence. He is the sort of man who will be in deep contact with certainly the British intelligence services and his counterparts in America. And it is through intelligence and that kind of assistance and the support that governments can give in terms of encouraging the expatriate populations that are needed to stay in Saudi Arabia and help Saudi see this thing through.
How damaging, in fact, is what is happening to the Saudi government, to the Saudi economy?
It is immensely damaging. I mean, the price of oil may rocket again, and it brings instability, which serves Al-Qaeda perfectly. And we need to be calm now. We need to take stock of what is going on. Surely there has to be some thinning out of people. Surely there has to be a new lifestyle between work and rest. And this is the way that we should deal with things.
Jeremy Williams, very many thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Alan.